Hey guys, it's me, Teresa Perrin. Welcome back. Today I want to discuss Ater with you. It's a stock that I really love in my long-term portfolio, but I also enjoy trading it because it does have several histories of breakouts, and it's a great chart to ride up. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about it first, and then I'm going to show you the technical analysis and tell you why I think it's time for it to break out once again. Let's get started. And a reminder to all of you that nothing I say is financial advice. Please do your own DD. So quickly, I just want to give you a definition of Ater. It was added to the NASDAQ on 3/26/2018. Well, that's when it was founded. I believe it was added to the NASDAQ around that time. They currently have 156 employees, and Ater, which was formerly Mohawk Group Holdings, is a technology-enabled consumer products platform that builds, acquires, and partners with electronic commerce, e-commerce brands using data science. The company's cloud-based platform, artificial intelligence marketplace, e-commerce engine, Amy, leverages machine learning, natural language processing, and data analytics to streamline the management of products across online marketplaces, including Amazon, Shopify, and Walmart. Ater has thousands of stock-keeping units across 12 owned and operated brands and sells products in multiple categories, including home and kitchen appliances, health, wellness, beauty, and consumer electronics. The company's brands include Home Labs, Truvio, Remy, Xtava, RIV6, Mueller Australia, Pure Steam, Poland Schmidt, Spiralizer, Healing Solutions, and Aussie Health Company brands. Truvio is an electronic commerce brand in the health and personal wellness category. Okay, guys, so what their platform Amy does is it's able to scan Shopify, Walmart, Amazon, and other popular shopping platforms to find out where the consumer interest is in what products, and then they try to market and sell those products. And it's an amazing company that has great growth potential. You know, they do their own shipping and things like that. Well, I mean, they have ordered their shipments ahead of time so they can save money on the huge shipping overage that we had according to the last earnings call. And I just think that there's a lot of potential here, despite the fact that the economy has seen better times, as we are starting to see across the market. So I personally think that this is a great long-term hold, in my opinion, but I also believe it's an excellent swing play, which is why I'm bringing it to your attention. Okay, so currently it is considered a strong buy. It has 6 analyst ratings, 2 of which are a strong buy, 2 of which are a buy. 1 is a hold and 1 is an underperform. I'm sorry, I guess so it would be a buy on average. And the analyst price targets, a low is currently $2.50, which, as you can see, we're trading at $2.46. So we're definitely at that low. Average would be $5.50, and a high is $9, guys. So as you can see, there's a lot of room to grow according to the price target set for the company. Okay, guys, so while I was scrolling to see what people's sentiment was about Ater, I came across this excellent technical analysis, which shows the breakout that I was drawn to today, and I like the way that it was charted out. So before I get into my own technical analysis and showing you what I'm seeing on the different time frames, I thought I would show you this. So as you can see, we broke out of this falling wedge, and we're going up. So now we need to try to break up through here. And hopefully we're able to do that. Otherwise, we could dip back down and then come back up again. So that's what I'll be looking to see what happens. Volume has been relatively low, guys, but part of that could be because utilization's been 100% for a very long time. And the short interest on the stock is somewhere between around 26%, last time I checked. So guys, it has a potential to have a squeeze. It could definitely happen, but I don't want people to think in that theory. I would rather you think of it could have a momentum play or a hype play, because if volume comes in, guys, it could essentially cause shorts to have to close their position. But I don't want you to think about a crazy short squeeze, because everyone has a different definition of that. And I think it sets people up for failure. And I also think it gives unrealistic expectations, like the share price going to, $500 or $1,000 a share. I don't see something crazy like that happening. Who doesn't say stranger things have happened, but that is not what I'm looking for in this play. What I'm looking for, which I think would be really great, is to get back into the double digits. Now, am I going to guarantee it's going to do that? No, I have no idea. It could fall back down again like it did previously. It got up into the $7 or $8 range and came back down. So it's potential it could do that once again, or it could go slightly lower. But honestly, I think it's due for a good breakout, and I would like to see it get, back into the double digits at least, if not, definitely in the double digits category. But if it could get back to that all-time high, I would be thrilled. But again, guys, realistic expectations, this is a far different market than what it was when it went to that $45 or $49 or whatever it was previously. I'll discuss it when we look at the technical analysis. So I don't know that it'll happen again, but there is potential, because that is the all-time high, and it's set to have a good run, in my opinion. If it's not this week and it dips back down, then it should be relatively soon, which is why I want you to have this on your radar. Okay, let's get into the technicals. Looking at the 1-year chart of Ater, as you can see, all of the moving averages are getting closer and closer together. And this is what makes me think that it's going to have another breakout very shortly. As you can see, the green line here is the 13 SMA, and it's close to crossing above the 20 SMA, and I think it could possibly do it in the next couple of days, possibly even tomorrow. After that happens, I'd like to see both the 13 and the 20 SMA cross up and go over the 48 SMA or the 50. They're both, pretty much neck and neck, guys. I just trade on the 1348 trading system. So that's why the 48 I have mapped out. But then ultimately our goal will be to cross up above the 200 SMA. And then that will be very bullish, because once we get to that point, we'll get a lot of people that are looking for trading to come in, because that's a key indicator that a lot of people that day trade want the moving averages to be above the 200 SMA. But I think right now we're at pretty much a bottom for Ater. I mean, if you look at the 1-year chart, we kind of tapped it back here, a few days ago, or last week, or a week or two ago, I should say. But keeping pretty steady. It hasn't gone below that, $2.20, something like that, $2.10 range, really. And then down here, we had it about 213. So as you can see, it's hit that point, and it's definitely on an uptrend again. So this is what makes me think it's a good time to start talking about Ater again, because you all know how it moves. I mean, last time we saw it break out, it did get up past $7 again, right? This candle right here made a high of $7.26 before they brought it back down. So I do believe that there's a lot of room up to go in Ater. As you can see, it can break out pretty heavily too. If you go back to a year ago, it got as high as $19.10, guys. But if you go back and you look at the past 2 years, you'll see that this was trading up here at over $45 a share, $46.10. $48.99 was the high, guys. So that's pretty significantly down compared to where we were 2 years ago. And it's a great company, so it doesn't really deserve to be where it's at. Unfortunately, it is the victim of shorting and naked shorting, and they've proven it. So unfortunately, once they proved it, they were kind of silenced, and now it's a matter of whatever the SEC investigation is. There hasn't been any updates because they're not allowed to talk about it right now. So we'll see what happens with that. Unfortunately, once they did bring it to light, they appeared to get shorted more. But I think with everything going on, we're going to see this crossover and have a very nice move coming, guys. To look at the 4-hour chart, and don't mind the fact that my tab says 1 year, because if you can see it, it's not accurate. It's labeled incorrectly. However, this is the 4-hour chart, and the 13 is just crossing over the 48. So the 13 is my green. This pinky purple line here is my 48. And as you can see, the green just crossed above. So that's another reason why I'm extremely bullish on Ater. Looking at the daily chart so you can know what to expect technical analysis wise tomorrow. Currently, we did dip back below after about 1 o'clock, maybe 1:30. Just before 2, actually. The 13 crossed below the 48, guys, and the whole market had a sell-off, and apparently it was based on, I think, Apple's doing layoffs or something like that, I heard, that brought the market down. I haven't had a chance to really research what it was, but the market, it fell because the market fell. It had nothing to do with Ater, okay? But as you can see, the entire day, basically, when you see these lines, it started to uptrend. So I would call this all consolidation because it's trading within a range. So I wouldn't be surprised if tomorrow morning you see the 13 start to curl back up, cross above the 48 SMA, and us to start the breakout pattern. I do see this stock trending over the next week in an upward direction. I'm extremely bullish. I should say over the next couple weeks. I don't know how long it's going to take, guys. And remember, I can just tell you what the chart is showing. This is not financial advice. I'm not telling you to buy, sell, or hold a stock. That is up to you. And only you can be responsible for whatever decisions that you make. But as far as the 4-hour crossing above, bullish. This goes up and down many times during the day, and it's currently down, but it's curling. It's starting to curl back to the upside, as you can see. And I expect it to curl up in the morning, cross above. To me, that's when I know that it's time to buy some more. I have a long position that I've had for quite some time in Ater in my long-term account that I plan to hold for many, many years, but I am going to buy some for the trade as well to ride it back to the upside, guys. And when this 13 crosses above the 48, that will be my signal. Also, I would like to just let you know that if the 13 crosses above the 20 on the daily, that's what I'm going to be looking for as my confirmation over the next couple of days that it's going to continue this trend. If things start to curve down, then I'm going to get concerned and possibly close out that position until things settle. Because as you can see, this market is extremely crazy right now, and I'm not quite sure what's going on with that, but it was quite wild today. Things looked great, and then the afternoon came and it just plummeted like crazy. We went from being up 200 or 300 points in the Dow to being down. Man, it's a wild ride. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I hope that you learned something about Ater, and have a great night. I just wanted to give credit to Freedom45 from Webull for this excellent charting. Thank you again for watching. Please like and subscribe.